Okay, happy Wednesday. Got a review for some earphones I got in my hands. They're quite beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you really quickly. If you're interested in, I have another set coming for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm happy about that, and that means that you can get it. Comment below for Kiwi Ears X Critical Singolo, and I will pick it and announce it on the unboxing channel. I'm going to make this really simple. I'm going to put up a thing that I haven't even created yet, and it's going to be a scale, and on the far left it's going to say dumpster fire. Self-explanatory. It's a dumpster fire. Don't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't give it away. Next would be, I hope it was free. Like, if you got it, and I hope you didn't pay for that thing. And then next would be, coping is working. Like, I'm dealing with the things, and I think I'm getting over it. I'm not really, but I'm trying. Next would be, it competes with its peers. Like the things that cost around the same price, it's competing with them. Next would be, straight up, I'd buy it. I would spend my money on that thing. And then finally, on the other side of the scale from dumpster fire would be, I'm going to hype this thing. I think that it's really good, and I'm going to spend time doing videos telling people using my library why I think that they should go ahead and spend their money too. Oh look, there's my musical. Don't unplug your external hard drive because all of your album art, and I've got 6,500 albums that are just completely borked. Holy crap. That is so much work that I've got to do. Let's get back to the earphones. These have 3 different types of drivers in it. A dynamic driver, 4 balanced armatures, and 2 ESTs. This is my library. You can freeze frame, or I might go ahead up and throw something that you can take a look at it. This is when I say something, this is exactly what it is, and you can go check it out yourself. I would encourage you to do so. Music is what these do. It's really the context. If somebody's talking about that PC right there and I'm going to buy a part for it, what games are you playing? What are the settings? I want to know those things. I want benchmarks. You're not going to get that kind of stuff in this hobby. You're going to get music though. Let's talk about treble. Let's talk about things like cymbal strikes that sound like little high-pitched explosions when you listen to it. If that doesn't sound correct, you're not going to listen to that very long. You're going to pull it out of your ears. It sounds offensive, and you're going to get rid of it. Listening to a track by Led Zeppelin called Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? I thought that the cymbal strike sounded natural, like being in a room with a drummer. That sounded pretty good. Didn't sound overly obnoxious, and it didn't sound like it was kind of hard to catch or not really there. So I think cymbals are doing fine. Elton John, Funeral for a Friend. A piano. I'm a bassist, a bunch of instruments. I know how they're supposed to sound, in my opinion, with my ears. I think that this set did that very well. I should put this in my hand in a way that you can actually look at it. That would be the treble. I think they did it well. I think that graph that you really shouldn't trust too much is showing not a lot of boosting or cutting, and my ears, I would agree with it. I think that that kind of reflects accurately. Talking about mid-frequencies, which is vocals, whether it's Tupac vocals or Jimi Hendrix vocals or Eddie Van Halen. Did I just say Eddie Van Halen? David Lee Roth, excuse me. Stuff like that. Lane Staley, if you listen to Alice in Chains, whatever your library is, vocals are going to exist in this region right here. You want it to be not too boosted up. You want it to be not too cut. If this area right here is really, really up, it might sound like the singer's kind of up on your lap. Like, it's not really a good tuning. This is doing it safe. Listening to Chris Cornell, who's doing a cover of Sinead O'Connor, who did a song written by Prince, Nothing Compares to You. I think it sounds really nice. I think vocals come through quite good. I enjoy it a lot. Everything else in the mid-frequencies sounded good. Soundgarden, Spoon Man. Chris Cornell again sounded excellent. The Spoon Man. I got that guy's name, by the way. Roger Leroy Wenzel. Let's shout out to that guy. He's the Spoon Man. Is he still alive? Shout out to him. Now, the bass. This is the little spot where I got a little teeny issue with this. Bass guitar sounds good. 4 or 5 string bass guitar. When they pull and they release and the strings, it's got a snappy sound, and there's also a ring to it that kind of sounds natural. Dead strings sound like they have no rings. Bad tuning of your earphones might sound like the bass guitar is not really there. It sounds slightly inaccurate. I think this set does bass guitar good. I like the way that it plays it back. Now, one thing, as you can see, because I got Tupac right there, I'm really into hip-hop. There's a track called Big Boy Kill Jill, and it's got a triple drop, and the lowest is at 38 hertz. This isn't really This isn't built for that. So if you got like a rock-based library or you are listening to classical music, I don't think that this does anything that would bother you. As a matter of fact, I think that you'd probably like it. If you have a hip-hop, trip-hop, EDM dominant library where everything has a stout or extremely stout low end, this might not be the set for you. So going back to my scale, is it a dumpster fire? No. Hope it was free. No. It's $6.50, so that would be nice. Coping, not just bass tracks. Competes with its peers. It does that. It definitely does that. I'd buy it. I would. I don't know. I'm going to stop with competes with its peers. I think it does. I think that other sets that are configured like it and have the same type of setup. This is legit. I'd be okay with it. I can't really think of another set in its price range that stomps on this thing's guts and throws it over the cliff. It's a good set. I'm not going to hype it crazily because it's not on that level. So I'm going to go ahead and put this at competes with its peers and leave it at that. Thank you guys for your time. I'm going to try to make these videos a little more snappier. Get it out of here. I have... Listen, J River, the people that make the software. It's 2024. When I switch from one thing to the other, and does this have to, can there be some kind of function to recover or something? This is like the third time I've had to do 6,000. Why can't I read it? What? First word problems, I know, but man, come on. And I'm out. Tangzu XUAN Wu Gate. It is beautiful and it is built well, and it's got a really cool cable. So yeah, competes with its peers. And I'm out.